Okay, so recently I decided that I was going to attempt to do my own dog grooming. That turned out to be an absolute nightmare, rolling around on the floor with my dog. So I thought, I've got to figure out how to do this. I can groom the dog, I just can't hold the dog still. So I got online the YouTube videos, and I watched a little gentleman. He was very good. I don't know who he was, but he was showing you how to do the stand with the PVC pipe. Well, my dog is crazy. I love her. She's wonderful, but she is wild as a jackrabbit. So I thought, we need to do something a little bit stronger. So this was my husband and I created this right here. It's just stronger. This is iron, and you had several choices at Lowe's. We went to Lowe's. They had the PVC pipe, they had galvanized steel, and then they had the iron. Believe it or not, the iron was cheaper and stuff, so we went with that. I'm trying to, I'll show you the list of tools that we use. What I'm gonna do at the end of, when I get done, is I'll drape just like a really cheap tablecloth down, or I even have a little rug so that maybe her little feet won't skid around and stuff as much. But basically, went to Lowe's, got just a 3-foot board here to go across the end of the table. You've got your little clips here that you can put, that's going to hold it still. I'm trying to think here. This, like I say, was the iron pole here that you could get. I'm trying to think how much it was. This one is, let's see, this is 36 inches. And it was like $12. And then this right here was 18 inches, and it was like $7. And then you get the elbow there to connect the two. I'm trying to see how much that was. The elbow was it was almost $2 is all. So, and then they're 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch connection, 1/2 inch connection there. So, and then my husband purchased, let's see, what was this thing called? He called it a flange. It's a 1/2 inch black iron flange. I think that, please don't quote me on that, but it was all there together at Lowe's, all in one little section, so you're not gonna have to look around a whole lot. And then he put 4 screws in it, and you just wanna make sure that, your screw doesn't go through the end of the board, because you'll scratch your table up and stuff like that. The first set of screws he had were too long, so he had to go back and get some shorter ones. But then he secured that down, and then this screwed right down, this pole screws right down into that. This screws here, that screws there. Then he went outside and he drilled a hole right here. This is another little piece that we bought. What is this right here? I'm trying to think how much that was. I think it's $1.58, I think is what this was. But he screwed that in and tightened it. And then we bought this chain. I'm trying to think how much that was. That was about, might have been 2 foot of chain. But the cool thing is, as she grows, right now she's not a year old yet. She's only about 4 or 5 months. As she gets bigger, I can kind of, adjust this. But this was, let's see what this is, interlocking spring snaps. I can show you right here with it. It was just in a pack of, he just wanted to get the whole thing because he can use those for something else. But you can put this here, and that way you can adjust the size, from as your dog gets bigger and that kind of thing. And this I can hook onto her collar, and that way I can keep her stationary where she's not like in the floor and upside down and on her head and everything else. But then we just clamped it to the end of the table, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can tell you. But yeah, I mean, we've got, gosh, maybe less than $40 in the whole thing. So it's like way cheaper, and you can use any kind of table. We have another table in there, but it's kind of has another purpose right now. So I just thought I could put down a real cheap General Dollar or something, a little tablecloth or something like that, so that I can scoop all her hair up when I'm done. So, okay, well, I hope that helps somebody. But like I say, I totally got this idea from another little gentleman, but we just kind of revamped it for a crazy dog. But anyway, thank you.